Hey, what is up, guys? Flex Media here, bringing you yet another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And as you can see, we are here. I don't know why I've been putting off Boss Rush, but we are here in the 10th edition of Boss Rush. Obviously, I don't anticipate having too much trouble here. We're literally just gonna, fucking speed blitz this. Guess why? Because we can, because we are using the last resort, aka the final trump card category. Let me know in the comments below if you are a fan of that name. I personally am not the biggest fan of the final trump card. I've never liked that in the anime. Like when they translate it with the subtitles, I've never been a fan of the, oh, I have one more trump card. Like, I much prefer last resort. I feel like it sounds better, right? So here's the deal. I decided to just go for a full, like I said, literally just to speed blitz this, right? I just went with a full team, a full squad of just badass boys. So now we have Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku. Now we don't have a ton of, I guess what we could do, I think what we'll do is float around the LR fusions, the OG LR fusions. And then I'm going to try and get the blue fusions as a rotation, although it's not going to matter a ton. I don't think we're going to see the blue boys that often, because I don't think many of these are really going to... I don't know if a lot of them are going to go 4 turns. Maybe they will. We'll see. We'll see. Not with Fizz VB going off like this, I mean, obviously. So this is obviously the SS4 Goku Dokkan event. I imagine the next one is the SS4 Vegeta event. You know, that kind of makes me think. I think they probably need to speed up on these. They're going deathfully slow, man. That's kind of crazy that... So we're getting the Boss Rush from the Dokkan Fest LRs that we got for last year's anniversary. That's kind of crazy. I didn't really even think of that. Yeah, that's crazy. That's too slow. I feel like they need to introduce these. I think if they just simply... If they do it one extra time a year, so instead of just doing it on the anniversary... And then during the download celebration, if they just did it one extra time a year, like if they did it for Saiyan Day or something like that, like, break it up in like a bigger celebration, right? Or you could do Christmas on Global or New Year's on JP, something like that. I think that would be a very good idea to just catch up with the Dokkan events. I hope they start doing that in the future. I don't anticipate taking too much damage here. So funny thing, my LR fusions are far more powerful now. So I now have 3 dupes in both of them. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is the boy that, I really, really want. LR Gogeta. So speaking of not being able to get the blue fusions, there we go. We just got the blue, Gogeta blue here. Now, I don't think I'm going to get anything additional. I'm getting a ton of ki. We'll go ahead and leave it here. I guess we'll float around Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku. It's fine. It's fine. I feel like with Fizz VB on the... Wow, this is a rare sight, not getting Spirit Bomb Absorbed to super attack. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, but with Fizz VB, I think we'll go a little faster, which is the goal here. I am trying to, go as fast as possible, but... If you guys are unfamiliar with my channel, if you have not been following along, number 1, welcome aboard. And then number 2, I have been going hard, and I mean hard, hard in the paint for Gogeta. Now, I got very, very lucky on the Vegito banner. I actually managed to pull him on tickets. I got one of the Pilaf Strove, the second step of Pilaf Strove, and, I was able to... basically, I pulled him with tickets. And not basically, I pulled him with tickets, right? Not a stupendous linking partner. Ugh. He's still going to be able to super attack. He gets ki. He gives himself ki, but that's kind of rough. Not a good rotation. Yeah, again, we're definitely got to get the blue boys. We'll figure this out. We'll figure this out. Like, I'm going too fast here. Now I need to kind of slow it down. I need to figure it out. But I've been going hard on the Gogeta banner, so I got lucky on the Vegito banner. I pulled him, and I pulled a copy of the Int Fusion Vegito, right? The original LR Vegito, so now he is up to 90%. My Vegito is dupeless, but honestly, I don't think it matters too much. I gave him 3 equipment, and not as though that is a, a +3 additional, that is, equipment. Not as though that's like super significant, but it's going to be enough to where we can potentially get him 3 super attacks. And I believe the way the passive is written, I believe he can get 4 super attacks upon using his active skill in the 3rd slot, which is just absolutely, you know, bananas, right? Like, you'll never ever see that because it's just like they're so powerful. I think I'm going to float Gogeta off here. I think that's probably the smart idea. And then we can get the fusions linked up together. Yeah, that's definitely what we're going to do. For sure, for sure. Ooh, I'd like to save all... It's fine, it's fine. Let's just go. Let's just go. We're going to do this. I am going to save all those for him because I really like to use him. It's kind of funny. So I do play a little bit of JP Dokkan as well. And actually, I managed to pull Vegito over there and not Gogeta. I went much harder on the Gogeta banner, but I pulled Vegito. I don't know how it works that way. You know, again, it happened to me on the SS2 banner. I really desperately wanted Majin Vegeta. And guess what? I went harder on his banner, did not pull him. Pulled every other unit multiple times. I pulled 3 SS4 Vegetas. I pulled a bunch of Evolution Blue Vegetas, a bunch of SS3 Vegetas. Just could not pull Majin Vegeta, and I do like 1 rotation and then the Pilaf Strove like ticket pack or whatever, and I pull Goku. Like, ridiculous, right? Just absolutely ridiculous. We'll go ahead and leave this as a rotation for now. This is fine. Oh no, I have to float. Did I? No, I floated Gogeta off, right? Let's check. Yes, I did. Okay, so we're good to go. We're good to go. I do want to make that a rotation, right? I've put it off too long. So anyway, guys, I guess I'm not trying to just talk about my Shaft stories. It's just like, it's funny, like, how that works sometimes. Like, I gotta stop putting out to the universe who I want. I need to just be calm, cool, and collected. So that was a medium chance to super attack from his passive, I believe. I mean, it could have technically been from the potential system. No, because he gets the guaranteed additional. It's just got a medium chance to become a super attack. So we could potentially, again, with that +3 equipment to the additional, we could potentially get 3 attacks, even in base form. So that's very, very cool, right? So yes, we're going to leave Fizz VB on rotation for sure. It doesn't matter. Let's just do this. Then we'll do this. Topo, I mean, no one has shocking speed on this team. Probably not a great choice to bring on this team, but I wanted to, you know, beef up my units a little bit because we're running such heavy hitters. I thought that it would give us kind of an advantage going through. But interestingly enough, so Topo, one specific reason I wanted to bring him is to kind of get a good look at him, or at least a decent look at him, because he's about to get his EZA on the JP side of the game. And obviously, you know, 6 months down the pipeline, we'll be getting him here on Global. You know, 6 months-ish. It could be a little before, it could be a little after, but usually about 6 months that's about right, you know. So I think one really, really critical thing they should do, and I hope they do, is that they give him Ki in his kit. Like, I hope that they give him, you know, just simply +2 Ki. You can leave his support type passive the same if you want to go 40% instead of 35%. I mean, obviously I'm open to that. Then he becomes Time Traveler Mai for like some of the best teams in the fucking game. For Realm of Gods, #1. For the final... Oh, what? Come on, Goku. What the hell are you doing, man? You couldn't have changed anything else. It's fine. Whatever. They're both going to just, you know... They're going to tear this Vegeta to shreds anyway. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Everyone gets the 18 Ki Super. You love to see that. So yeah, that's one really, really nice thing I think they should do for Topo is make sure that he gives Ki on his passive. Something, I don't know what it is, like just my gut is telling me that they're not going to, and I don't know why. It's just my gut, right? I don't know. I don't really have any evidence to back that up. So there you saw Gogeta getting his guaranteed normal. And remember, when they're in the first and second slot, specifically Gogeta, he's super effective against all types. Now, at the same time they're attacking even additional normals, they're building up attack and defense and Ki in their passive. So similarly to LR Gohan and Goten, and then Kale and Caulifla, of course, they build up Ki in their passive. So, and then they build up defense on their super attack. Again, I want to leave Fizz VB on rotation. I guess this doesn't matter. Really kind of having poor luck with the orb situation here. This should do. This will do. So if we even make it to the next rotation, obviously we'll end it there. Dokkan events these days are just so incredibly easy, right? That the hardest one that comes to mind that we've gotten and sometime recently was the Android 13 one. One before that was the Namek Goku one. That one was, I mean, moderately tough, but if you could just like speed blitz him and don't give him enough time to, you know, get off a big super attack, you know, then you were good to go, right? Okay, can you give me one more super maybe? Yeah, there we go. You like to see that. So they are at the very least going to be sharing like what, Super Saiyan? Yeah, see, that was so easy. So easy. Okay, on to Kid Goku, on to Hit, and then on to Trunks, huh? And then we're done. Okay. So is this is Kid Goku? Yes, I believe it is. I believe it is. I guess we'll see. I could be completely off base here. This is going to be a very, very nice rotation. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah, I like this. I like this. Okay. It doesn't matter. And then God Topo again is going to miss out on super attacks. We'll save those for Spirit Bomb Absorbed, I guess. That's fine. I think he does have a fair amount of additional in his potential system. I don't think I gave him a ton of crit. 2.11 milli. The base form, Gogeta... Wow. Okay, sure. Yeah. The base form, Gogeta and Vegito, they both stack attack in their base forms. Is this a good rotation? Do they share at least prepared for battle? We're going to leave this as a rotation, I think. This is the rotation we want right here. Yeah, baby. Here we go. Here we go. That's what we like. I'm trying to get through it as quickly as possible. This is, by the way, the easiest 35 stones you can ever get in this game for sure. It's definitely something you want to complete. Again, I don't know why I've been putting it off. I think mostly I was waiting to pull one of the fusions, and I finally pulled one. Because again, like some of my favorite teams, it just kind of sucks. Like, I went pretty hard for Cooler, wasn't able to pull a Cooler. Like, I'm not one of these guys who's going to go 2, 3, 4K for one copy of a unit. I'll just wait, man, and I'll save my coins. That's how I roll. So I maybe could have gone a little harder. I think I went about 750 stones, and at the time, it's not like there was a bunch of stones to like grind up and stuff like that. It was like, that was all me. So it was just like, it just, you know, I just had to, you know, call it quits, you know, as we all have to, right? Even the biggest whales in the game have to call it quits at a certain point. So I just had to call it quits. I missed out on STR Cooler. The blue fusions on STR Cooler's team, by the way, are absolutely crazy. Transformation boost. The way that Cooler is giving everyone, especially in something like a Dokkan event, giving transformation boost, 30% attack and defense and key is just so effing crazy. You know, units, LRs that need it, right? You know, units like Gogeta and Vegito, yes, they give themselves key on their passive and on super attack, I guess. But, you know, it just always helps, right, for LRs to get key, especially on a very, very powerful team like Transformation Boost with a lot of top-tier LRs and such, right? Okay, I'm going to try my damnedest to get Topo a super attack. This might be the first one we get. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we'll take that. Again, that's kind of my bad just in terms of team building. There's not a ton of support units. Again, you know, if I had STR Cooler, he'd be on this team, no question. I'd probably be running STR Cooler's team. It is my favorite team in the game to run for sure. Transformation Boost, the Cooler-led team, obviously not the Boo-led team. STR Boo is so bad, and I haven't, you know, knock on wood, like, I do not want to pull more copies of him. Look, I just jinxed myself, right? But he's at 55%, dude, and when he gets, like, when he gets his super attack, even with support on rotation, like, he doesn't even crack 1,000,000. Like, it's really bad, or maybe he just barely cracks 1,000,000. We'll obviously put Vegito here. We might... unfortunately, this team is going to be so powerful. I think we're going to miss out on a lot of like active skill stuff. Maybe in Trunks's... I think, does Trunks have an extra phase in his Dokkan event? He might. So we might be able to get it there, but we'll see. That would be cool if we could get at least one of their active skills. Specifically, my favorite is Gogeta's. Gogeta's active skill, in my opinion, is hands down the single best animation in the game. So we stacked up his defense 2 times there, so I'm not real worried about this, even though it's type disadvantage. Yeah, 80,000, that's really not that much, man. I mean, it's just kind of crazy. 2 million, super effective against all types, just a beautiful super attack animation. God, do I want this card so badly. I want him so bad. I would do almost anything for him. I really would. He's really my favorite character. Him and UI Goku, man, they are my favorite characters in the Dragon Ball franchise. I mean, you know, call me whatever you want, but I mean, I love OG Dragon Ball. I of course love Dragon Ball Z. Like, the original transformations are awesome, right? Like, I love that series, but dude, the Shintani animation in Gogeta's super attack and just like his whole art style, it's just so cool. Like, it's just so cool, right? I could totally just nerd out about him, but I guess I won't, right? We'll go ahead and put Spirit Bomb Absorbed in the middle so we can get him legendary power there. Let's save him a few Rainbow Key Spheres. I think we will right here. This is fine. This is fine. Again, I wouldn't wager we're going to struggle too much in Hit's Dokkan event. I believe Hit, I think that he can, for some odd reason, he can disable dodging. I think in like the last phase of his Dokkan event, he might even lock your rotation up. I don't remember. I didn't bring a Sensu Bean, which is kind of annoying if he does indeed do that. Something is telling me that he does. Maybe he does. So he can't be stunned. He can get his defense lowered. Okay. Okay, here we go. It's obviously not right here. Let's do this, and then we'll bring down those STR orbs. Yeah, there we go. And then can Topo possibly get a super attack? Yes, he can. Okay, we'll do that. Why not? So with support on rotation, they're hitting, you know, 1.43. Like, again, like, not super impressive numbers, but like, dude, once they get to blue and they start, this is really not even a good showcase of them because they're just so strong in the long events, right? Like, they are built for sure to be running long events. Look at this. We are literally just, we are plowing through this, man. This is kind of crazy. I think we've been at it about 15 minutes or so. Let's see. Let's do, yeah, we'll do this. That'll get him a super. And then we'll get a ton of orbs right here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're about to, like, literally, like, we're about to one-turn this phase for sure. Between Fizz VB super attacks and his counters, can we get crits? Maybe. Here we go. This actually turned out to be a fairly strong rotation. You know, no extra attack links active or anything like that, but it just, you know, at least having one key link is solid, right? You know, having that prepared for battle is definitely solid. And honestly, Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, he does not really need, like, extra key links. He's just so self-sufficient, right? We got him a 24 key super without even trying it. You know, 3.58. Only one part of his passive active that he's up to, what is it? I guess he would be up to an additional 7% attack because he can get up to 21%. So he was only at 14% attack per orb there. Here we go. Oh, the blue boys are coming out. Oh, God, you just love these. Oh. So I know that Boss Rush, again, I mentioned it earlier, is literally probably the easiest 35 stones you'll ever make. But again, I wanted to just kind of make sure that I'm getting, if not every single thing, I'm trying to get the majority of events just kind of recorded for you guys. You know, I do have fun making content for you guys. I really, really do. And I just want to make sure that, like more or less it's in the history books, and if there is someone out there who this does benefit, or if you're entertained by my commentary, number one, slap a like on the video. Your boy would really, really appreciate that. It helps spread love for the channel, and just honestly for the Dragon Ball community, the Dokkan Battle community. So if you guys are enjoying the video, go ahead and slap a like on it. This Vegito unit, so we've talked a little bit about them, but he gets this guaranteed double super attack, and I would say that it makes him a little bit more balanced than the Gogeta. The Gogeta is just going to put out pure damage, and yes, he does have the potential to get the double super attack if you have what, a dupe in him. you know, he's going to be able to do, or if you have additional equipment, of course. Skill orbs, pardon me. I need to get used to saying skill orbs. So he can potentially give you that double super attack as well. And then he can be, you know, good defensively as well. But Gogeta definitely is a unit you want to prioritize additional to. And I would honestly say probably Vegito as well. I don't know if you go, because he's a tech unit, so he could potentially, I mean, obviously if you get hella lucky and you pull all those copies of him. But I would definitely go the full, I would go the full 15 additional. And then at 11 crit, you know, he's still got a 20% chance, a 22% chance to give you an additional attack. 15 additional. And then I would go ahead and do the 11 crit, or if, you know, if 3 dodge is your thing, then 3 dodge is your thing. But that's the way I would build him, because you want him to be able to be good defensively as well. Like, you know, they're going to shell out the damage, right? Like, they are built to do damage. Again, particularly Gogeta, man, being super effective against all types. You know, one thing that Gogeta has the distinct advantage of over Vegito is in UI Goku, in the Legendary Goku event. He definitely does, because, you know, Vegito, he can get stonewalled a little bit by UI Goku. It is what it is, right? And it's not necessarily his fault, it's just a result of his typing, right? This is fine, and can everyone super? I think that's a super attack. Yes, it is. Such a broken ability, right, to get extra ki on Rainbow Ki Spheres. That's crazy. So actually when, I believe it's Gogeta, I don't know if it's Vegito as well, but I think Gogeta gets an additional 3 ki per Rainbow Ki Sphere. Kind of crazy, right? When the Fizz unit fuses, when you're below 50% HP, and it's been 6 turns. Such an outlandish transformation condition these days, but, you know, back in the day, man, back in the 3-year anniversary, man, they were legitimately, like, head and shoulders the best unit in the game. They were so strong. And to this day, you know, the thing I think that holds them back a little bit is, yes, I would say that they have aged a little bit, but they're still very strong. Like, you still see me running them on this team because they're really, really strong, right? Now, maybe if I had Cooler, one of them might have lost out to Cooler. One of these units would have for sure. I think it probably would have been, I don't know, maybe the Gogeta or the Vegito unit. It doesn't really matter. They're essentially like the same unit before they fuse, and then they get a little bit different, right? Okay, we'll do this. We'll do this. And again, that is not a super attack. I don't... Oh, no, it is. It is. It is. It is. Yeah, again, just such a crazy ability, right? Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku has it, of course, as well. This shouldn't hurt too badly. I don't think so. 98,000. Whatever. It's a Dokkan event, right? You know, I do want to say, too, you know, don't feel like... Okay, I can't tell you how many times I've tried to clear Boss Rush and, you know, kind of wanted to, like, throw my dick around and just be like, yo, yeah, no items. But, like, dude, if you gotta pop an item, just pop a damn item. There's no shame in popping items. I mean, if you're specifically going for no item runs, that's obviously a different story. But, like, dude, just pop an item, right? Like, just do it. Like, we don't need one because this team is so top tier. But if you're like a reroll account, or if you're a new player, you know, welcome to the 5-year anniversary, by the way. Just pop an item, man. Just, if you need to, you need to. You know, pop a little Princess Snake, you'll be good to go. I love getting both of these transformations, dude. They are so strong. You know, one thing that also makes the Blue Fusion so strong is just their ability, the way they link up is just so good, dude. You know, they share a ton of links with one another. You know, the one thing they don't share, I think Gogeta has an extra attack link. That's the one thing that he's got over Vegito. And neither of them really need the key. Yeah, we're definitely ending it this turn. There's no way that Trunks survives this. No possible chance. This team is so strong, like, we're not going to be able to see the active skills, which is a bummer. I will be taking this, a similar variant of this team, more than likely, into the Legendary Goku event. I don't know if it will be, I don't know if it'll be a pure Potara team or a Potara Last Resort team, but hopefully if I, not hopefully, you know, hopefully if, let's say hopefully when I pull a Gogeta, we'll obviously do like a full fusion run or a, you know, final trump card run through that as well. There's the Dokkan attack. Here's the guaranteed super attack. I'd love to see that third super attack come into play, because again, he's got that. Nope, he didn't do it. And there we go. 2.66 again. Super effective against all types. Barely has had any time to build up. Very, very strong. This is probably over. Yep. Okay. And that was the easiest 35 stones we ever made. I think we're done. Yeah, we're done. So there we go, guys. Boss Rush 10 is in the books. Very, very simple event, right? Pay no attention to the time. You know, knock about 10 minutes off of that. I had to take a phone call right in the middle of that. Yeah, 21 minutes. That seems about right. So, again, 35 stones, easy peasy. Use items if you have to. Slap a like if you enjoyed this video, and consider subscribing if you're new. I love you guys, and thank you so much for your support. It means so much to me. I'll catch you in the next one. Later.